like the controls in the menu a lot. Flips, grabs, grinds, boost, orient to gravity, spine transfer. Okay. Find the missing sprockets. So far I'm liking it. I'm sure you know, but it does feel a bit floaty at the moment yet. But I'm really liking it. Yeah, there we go. I'm really liking it though. Make it to the next station. Oh no. Oh, I do like time penalties for like falling off the map. That's nice. I like the comboing too on grinds. Feels very smooth, very nice. Oh shoot, okay. That's cool, I love the gravity thing you got going on. Dude, yeah, that makes for some sick combos. I like that a lot. Nice. That landing. Oh. Okay, like that. Oh, the dash is very neat as well. Yeah, super dope. I like that. I'm really liking the whole gravity and the speed and momentum you got going on here. We go, broke out of it. I did get stuck there, but I like it. Oh. Nice. That's cool. Oh. I'm really enjoying the level layout. It's very fun. And it's pretty reminiscent of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, like specifically downhill jam level, where you've got to do the challenging routes to get the tapes and the, you know, this different things, and I'm really liking that aspect of it. I also like the gravity and mile per hour. I had fun, that was nice. First run, I had fun, learned the mechanics. It was pretty easy to get a hang of it once I understood what was going on. I enjoyed it.
Nice, cool. I can tell you've been playing Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of rooted. Yes, bro. There we go. Oh, oh, just a little too high. The sloping on this one makes it a bit tricky, but a good tricky. Dang. Oh no, just short.
That dash came in just in the nick of time.
Yeah, yeah. I like that too. You gotta kind of space your dashes out. Kind of think about your pathing and. And I especially like, it's very reminiscent of Tony Hawk. Again, that's what I played mostly. Finding the sprockets on different runs, trying to think of the fastest way to each one. You know, that type of thing. I like it. Wasting so much time on that first, that first section. All right. Increase spin speed, nice. Oh. Lesson learned. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, I think I can, yeah. The gears are turning here. I really like this section. There's a lot of opportunity and possibility to kind of speed yourself up through here. Oh. what I'm trying here is I think I can use the gravity of that rod and kind of slingshot myself past both ground sections. But I'm just having trouble getting the angle. There we go, wrong way. Yeah, I like it. It's very, opens a lot of doors for creativity in the routes. It's very fun. There's a lot of different things you could do to get through each section. Alright, sprockets, sprockets. Oh, dang it. Cool, okay. So there's 2 satellites. Oh, there's one on that jump, cool. There's 2. I like that little reminder of the gravity function. That's nice. Nice, got that sprocket. I see the other 2. And there's an upgrade. Let's dash over here. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Need to get my speed up. Perfect. Get the pathing. Nice. I'm really liking it a lot so far. It's very fun, and like I said, it's opens a lot of doors for creativity. A lot. Lots of different ways to do it.
Nice. That's good to hear. Do you know how to get more time?
So I noticed when I got the satellites, I got more time. But other than that, I haven't really I haven't tried. I haven't really focused on it. Awesome. Crabs are in 3. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh. should have leveled out there. Go do satellite. Bam. Oh. Should have jumped off. There we go. Another satellite. Bam. More time. Plus 60 seconds. Let's go. Oh, there's an upgrade. Missed it. Uh-oh. Alright. There's this sprocket. Oh, I just missed it. Got it. And then, oh, that's right. The other ones were on the underside. It is kind of easy to get yourself lost, I will say, with the gravity. You really have to kind of pay attention to your orientation. And oh, see, I would have never gone that way last time. That was so much easier. Okay. Oh, hack. Oh, nice. Okay, I like that. That's cool too. Alright, got it. I don't got it. Oh no. Dang. Yeah, that one's gonna be a fun one to get.
Yeah, that's personally my least favorite part of this level.
Yeah, that one seems like it's going to be the most challenging. But it'll be a fun one. Because so far, everything seems reasonably challenging. And nothing seems like too impossible, you know what I mean? Oh, dang. Nice. Awesome. Increase flip trick speed. Nice. Perfect boost there. Perfect. Oh snap. No.
Yeah, just pretend that didn't happen.
Yes. Perfect. Hit the grind. Oh. We got it. There we go. We're out of it. Oh no, we're in it. There we go. Hit the tower. Yeah. Try and aim that boost right at the sprocket. Nope, too late. Then we can come over here, hit the tower. Booyah. And then oh dang. Haha. Nice. Alright. Got it. Cool, nice. Alright. Now, can I do what I'm hoping I can do? Here. Yes. Come around. Get that last sprocket. Oh yeah. Make it to the wormhole. And I'm assuming the wormhole was over here? No? Alright. I see. Perfect. Dash back that way. Nice. Oh. Awesome.
So if you want, you can select the continue from beginning option. You can do it with your controller too, but
Okay.
and then you'll start from the beginning again, and you can keep stacking upgrades.
Okay.
So you still have
Oh, so
the time that you had to begin with, but you can kind of play it again with your existing upgrades.
I see. So kind of stack your runs. I like that. That's cool. That's really neat. Let's get on the rail. Oh, almost to the plus 30 seconds. So close. Hey, I moved up from number 10 to number 8 on the leaderboard.
Very cool.
It's LERP, actual insane scores.
Yeah, that was on the first version of the prototype, and he was able to score a lot more points orbiting out in space than you can anyway. So I kind of
I see.
I've been trying to beat it. It stares at me every day, and
Oh, I bet it's a good It's a good score to try and beat, though. It really pushes the player.
Now that you can stack upgrades, I feel like the time is near. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's definitely now that the upgrades are stackable, and you can like do the stacked runs. It'll be. I give it a few months, and somebody's gonna have an insane run and beat it. So my strategy at this point is kind of waste as little time on the first run and try and save all the time for that second run with the stacked upgrades, and try and maximize points on that second way around. And hitting those rails is huge for combos too. You got to really think about your setting, your speed, all that. There's one tower. Oh, dang. I've noticed that center pole is the bane of my existence so far. I keep accidentally launching into it. Nice. Turn around and grab that upgrade. Come back. No. Nice. Got it. We need to come around this way. And kinda. No, too far. Haha. Alright. Awesome. We've got a lot more time on the second run this go around. Continue from beginning. Alright. Oh, I missed the upgrade. Vert tricks earn 100% more points. That's epic. Awesome. Cool. Another upgrade. Another flip trick. Awesome. Come on, Dash. No! Dang it. Killed my own speed.
Bored.
I don't. One of the grinds. It kind of like set off axis, but when I get on the ground, it goes back. It seems just in the air, it goes off position.
That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I'm not sure when it happened, but
It's pretty recent.
yeah, anytime I'm in the air, it's just off axis. Oh, I think I discovered a bug. So it seems with the stacked flip speed, I can just kind of infinitely flip trick into space.
Oh, so it like makes you go up.
Yeah. We'll see if I can, if that's what it is. Yeah, so when I just do combined flip tricks, it just launches me into, into orbit.
That's a good find.
Yeah, this is really fun. I think this will really do well. I'm having a lot of fun. And it's such an early stage still, but it's still a lot of fun.
That's good to hear.
And I really like the kind of aesthetic, I guess, with the colors so far in the music, and it's very cool, unique. There's not, I don't think of a single game off the top of my head that I can say is exactly like this one. I like it a lot. Nice. I like that Hawk NATO upgrade. That's pretty cool. I'm also a fan of how you can see all your upgrades in the top. Kind of keep track of what you got going on. Oh. So it seems the up flip tricks give you a little bit of upward momentum even without the stacked upgrades. And when you get turbo, it just stacks even more, which create huge skips. And depending on your perspective, it's either good or bad.
Yeah, I think it shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
So I'll have to figure that one out. That's a good find though.
There's one of the towers. I'll level it out. There's the other, other tower. But and then, just missed it. And manual balancing 10%. These are some pretty good upgrades this run. Let's go. push it off here. Nope. Wrong angle. Ah, dang. Uh-oh. So with the dash, if you just tap it, it will dash you in the direction your momentum's already carrying, but you have to hold to make it go the way you're looking.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. See, I was assuming it was yeah, I was assuming it would just go whichever way the camera was, but I wasn't paying attention. Inadvertently costing myself more time. It's nice. I like that too. Yeah, man, I really like it.
Yeah, you've done awesome. So I've learned so much from this already. My notes are just full of bolded things from different things you've seen or run into. So this has been great. If you want to, we can go ahead and stop here, and I can ask you some questions, and you're welcome to keep playing. And then also after we're done, you have this this test version of the game until it releases. So feel free to hop in whenever you want. And
Awesome.
And I update it roughly every week too, so you'll get whatever update.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Okay. Well, yeah. You want to go ahead and hop into some questions?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What was the most frustrating moment you experienced?
Most frustrating, probably navigating through the that middle section in between where the grind rails are with the red gravity beams. Kind of, that was the most internally frustrating. Not mechanic wise. Mechanic, I like it, but it punishes the player, you know, for being too bold or thinking they could get away with a big jump, you know. And so that was one of the most frustrating things for me through the play, was kind of holding myself back and planning my route and all that.
Nice. Okay. Any other anything that was frustrating that you didn't feel like was maybe, because it seems like that was it was frustrating, but you kind of like maybe liked the challenge. Is that right?
Yeah, that was a good challenge. Really, that on the second section, the pull that you come down on, if you get air near it and you try and kind of stabilize, it'll flip you towards it and drag you into it, but it doesn't, I think it's the collision that doesn't detect right, and it kind of wipes you off your board, even though you're oriented correct and all that. That was something I noticed.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too. Okay, and then what was your favorite moment?
Really, the massive combos you could get and the time crunch. It's a healthy balance of trying to showboat and get good combos and plan a good route, you know, conserve time, strategize, that type of thing. It had a very healthy balance of like fun and strategy, especially with the gravity physics that you've implemented. Huge combos, lots of air, fun streaks. It's nice.
Did you ever get a sense of how you could add time besides just that one satellite?
Yeah, so I noticed that it showed your score, like your total score, and the more score you got, you could add time. Like, I was on one of my second runs, and I was just maybe 1,000 points away from getting 30 more seconds, but I just ran out.
Okay, cool. And then, was there anything you wanted to do but couldn't?
Really, the manual combos, like going into the manual, it feels a bit kind of sluggish. I don't know if it seems like you can't go into the manual until you're on the ground, which, I mean, coming from Tony Hawk, I'm sure you know that manual combos are a big part of keeping your streak going, and being able to input that manual command while in the air and keeping that streak going.
Interesting. Yeah, okay. Because that should work. So you were trying to like enter a manual while you were airborne and it wasn't, and you were landing and it wasn't happening.
Yeah, now that could have been player error, I will say. But it seemed like it was delayed, I guess.
Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to play around with that. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah, because that should work. That should for sure work, and it should be easy enough to. It shouldn't be too hard to do that. Okay, next question is: if you had a magic wand, what would you change, add, or remove?
That's a good question. I might have to think on that for just a second. Change, add, or remove.
Yeah, you're good. If cost was not a concern, if time wasn't a concern, if like no restraints, you could just boom, make a change.
I would say the gravity system felt just a little bit too floaty, perhaps. And soundtrack. The soundtrack is huge. I know it's still in very early development, but especially drawing in from the Tony Hawk crowd and all of those, you have such a great like vibe and aesthetic to the game already. If you can get a killer soundtrack to go along with it, it would be incredible.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I agree. Definitely needs an awesome soundtrack. Okay, what this is kind of a maybe weird question, but what were you doing in the game?
At first, it was mess around, just kind of. I just wanted to get a feel for the physics, all of that. But as soon as I got the understanding of the physics and I guess the objective in the game, my brain switched straight to pathing, cutting time, which gears to get first, which ones to, that type of thing to save the time, get the highest score, and on the way you're noticing areas where you can cut time by making different jumps and combining the rails, and it was like a lot of strategizing in a good way.
Okay, last question. How would you describe the game to friends and family?
I would say it is it's a skating game that's inspired by the Tony Hawk physics, but has a very Tron 80s Miami type aesthetic and vibe to it, with very unique mechanics that I've never personally seen in a skating game before, and it's a lot more engaging and easier to play than like the current Skate or the Tony Hawk remasters or any of that, because those are, I mean, Skate, the new remastered, I wasn't a fan of. It was bland, personal opinion, but like the Tony Hawk remasters, we've all played them before. They look prettier, sure, but it's the same game. This is completely unique, very standalone. While it draws inspiration, it is very much so its own.
Nice. That's what I'm going for. So that's good to hear that that's landing.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, dude. This has been awesome. I've got like probably like 2 weeks of worth of work out of watching you play, so this is great. Do you have any questions for me?
Um, Really, one thing that I was curious is, what is your plans for like the long run? Do you plan on this being kind of a long-term game that you update a lot, or do you plan on getting this to a good spot to release and then working on a second? That's something I was kind of curious about.
Yeah, my plan is to kind of just get this out the door and then just forget about it and let everybody have leave all the bugs unfixed and stuff and just abandon all my everybody. No, opposite of that. I definitely want to maintain it, and I kind of see this being like a long-term project that after release keeps getting bug fixes and content updates, and it kind of ultimately depends on how big the audience is, right? So if
Yeah.
if like 1,000 people play it, like I would love to keep updating it forever, but I probably won't be able to justify that. But as long as there's a decent audience for it, I would love to just kind of keep crafting this game and honing it into like everything that it can be.
Awesome.
So that's my plan.
That's what I was kind of hoping for. I didn't want to use the term live service, but kind of, a long-term updates, that type of.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to microtransactions and I want to create a really cool game that people want to play and buy and then feel like they get like a really good deal out of it. Like I want it to be a no-brainer. I want it to be like, like obviously I should buy this game because like it's just like you get all this stuff and then it just keeps getting updated. So I definitely want it to be that way.
Yeah, and if I could suggest one thing, this would be a great game to play with friends. A great game with like if you could add some fun multiplayer modes, some of the traditional ones like graffiti, horse, time attack, whatever. But I feel like with your gravity and all the stuff you've got going on, you could really make some interesting multiplayer modes.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And it is, I actually have multiplayer support in there.
Okay.
So I haven't tested it as much as I've done the single player, so I'll have to kind of work it out. But my plan would be to hopefully launch with, it would be 2-player co-op. So, and maybe some other play modes would be cool, but like for like the game that you just played, I'm thinking like limiting it to 2 players.
Okay, yeah, that would be nice.
Mostly because of the level design, adding one, like 2 players, not too crazy, but adding a 3rd or a 4th player, and levels kind of have to be a lot different to really make that.
Yep, accommodate. Yeah.
But I think having some cool other modes that are multiplayer would be cool too. And you mentioned a couple of those, graffiti and horse and stuff. Is there anything that any specific thoughts you have on what kind of modes you would most like to see or think would work the best?
So definitely the traditional ones like the horse, graffiti, trick attack, those types of things. And it would be cool to see like time trials or time attacks. See like have leaderboards for whoever completed just like one straight run, because you can stack runs. It would be, in my head, I would imagine it being, just for the first run, have time attacks to get through the level one time. I think that would be fun and engaging.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, and I think in the ultimate game, I'm not sure if I'm going to have the start from the beginning feature or not. I might if people really like that, but I think it is a lot of fun. But my plan would be for the base game to be a lot longer, so you may not want to keep doing it over and over again.
Right. Or if that's the idea, you could make the stacking runs a game mode. I think that would be a good idea. Like, obviously, since you said the game would be a lot longer, not the entire thing, but maybe segment out. Because, oh man, I'm trying to put it into words. It's kind of like a dungeon crawler almost, where you go through the level and you can redo it and keep your stuff and get more, but instead of the entire game, just segment it out to smaller stages almost, if that makes sense. I think that would be a really interesting mode.
I see. Yeah, and then you could like replay the same stage over and over again.
Yep.
And stack your upgrades.
Correct. Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool.
I think that would be really fun.
Okay. Yeah, it's really cool. Well, yeah. Again, thank you so much. You have any other questions?
Nope. That's about it.
Okay. Well, this was awesome. Have a great day. Feel free to if you do play it again in the future and you find some bugs or something, or you have any thoughts, please feel free to share them. And yeah, have a great rest of your day.
Alrighty, you too, man. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.